seemed so happy for Lav, to get that moment. It's been an up and down year for him, honestly. I mean, what do you think he's doing like of late? Like he seems to be playing pretty well.
No, he's playing confident, like we talk about all the time. I've said it in Montreal, every time we play them, the people are down on him. He's progressing, and that's the main thing. And last night he was excellent. He played a real good game, but he's played a lot of good games for us. And again, they're young kids, and they're coming and they're playing well, and we're happy. And obviously, that line last night, and like we talked about him last year with Hedel and Capo and him, they play well together, and they're all taking a step. So whether they're playing together or they're playing in different lines, they've all come along, and they're coming, at a good rate. So I'm happy with them.
Is that line playing so well that it's like you have to keep it together, or could you take one piece?
It's all about the team, really. I mean, honestly, I would really love if everybody's playing well together right now. I mean, we're winning hockey games the last 4 games. I think we're 3-0-1 and played pretty good teams in that stretch and played well. So you don't want to tinker with it, but again, it doesn't hurt. I mean, if Capo goes up and happens to play right wing with somebody else, I don't think it's going to hurt anything.
The physicality last night, the hits and the fights, like, how do you guys, is that something you can take and carry forward, like the physicality, and how does that kind of...
Well, that's not the NHL in today's game. It happens once in a while in spurts like that, and, so, I mean, I don't think it's going to carry over tomorrow night's game. If we're in a 7-game series, it might a little bit, but the NHL, it happens now and then, and last night, for whatever reason, maybe, like I said, they were a little cranky. Their All-Star break wasn't long enough, who knows, but just the way it happened last night. So I don't think you see that in our team a lot.
How much is it an asset or a skill that Trouba's able to be that physical?
Well, Troops wants to come out every night and play physical hockey. I mean, it just happened last night. The guys got it lined up in him. I mean, one Kadri tries to cut back in the middle with one hand on his stick, and, he sets himself up for the big hit. And then the other one, Troops, is standing up in the blue line, and the kid tries to make a play around him. So it's not like he went out looking for people. Or, he's standing up, and that's the way Troops plays.
My question is that he seems to always be able to do it without getting a penalty. He's clean.
Yeah, no, I mean, so far, knock on wood, he's a clean hitter. He doesn't try and hurt anybody. And like I said, he knows how to finish checks, and he knows how to hit hard without taking penalties.
With how fast the game moves, that you haven't played it, like to be able to line up clean, get the shoulder in the right place, like that
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not always easy.
No, and again, like I said, fortunately for Troops, he knows how to hit. It's a big part of his game, and he takes advantage of it at the right time. And sometimes it changes momentum of hockey games, and it's the way it is. But it's not like he plans it before the game, or the coaches say we got to make sure we finish this guy real hard. It's just part of the game, and when it happens, it's and it's like we talked about last night a little bit. It just seems like every time you hit somebody, you got to have a fight. And, that's a little different, but it happens, and you understand that guys are team players, and you want to stand up for your teammates. It's a big part of the game today.
From a playing standpoint, do you feel like he is playing better lately, and like he seemed to start maybe a little slowly?
You're talking Trouba? Yeah, no, 100%. He's played strong. I mean, again, nobody's perfect through 82 games, and he's a big part of our group. And he might not bring the big offense all the time, but he brings a physicality, and he brings a dimension to our team that we need. He's a character, he's a leader, and I like the way he's playing. Him and Keandre are playing great hockey for us, and they play against top pairs every night, top lines.
How much of a bonus is it that seems like a lot now has been able to get pile-on wins for it?
Well, that's what we expected when we signed him in the summer. I mean, he had a tough start, there's no doubt about that. And our team didn't play great in front of him that for some of those games. But the way he's played the last number of games, I think he's 6-0-1-0 in his last 6, I think, something like that. And played great. He's played solid hockey, and that's exactly what we expected.
Blake had a big hit, but overall, his game last
Yeah,
night.
solid. Yeah, I think the line was solid. Him and Cooley and Jake, they played real good hockey and solid. And again, I think they played 8 or 9 minutes, and I like the way they played.
Did you see some of the confidence you were hoping would come from the AHL stint?
Yeah, I seen what I want to see from what we need those players to do. I was happy with their game. I really was.
Penalty kill had the late kill in the third last night. How do you think that unit improved?
That was huge. That's what 3 minutes left in the game. We take that penalty, and I think they did a real good job. The guys committed to killing that penalty, and I thought they were excellent. They were aggressive on them, and it was obviously a big part of the win last night.
To not only kill them consistently, but also kind of kill them in like the different magnitude and different points in the game. Like, how important is that distinction to be able to kill those late penalties as opposed to just like killing one after another? Like, how important is that?
No, it was huge last night. Like I said, the guys come over the boards, and we know we give up a goal, it's probably the hockey game. I mean, we still got a little bit of time left, but there's a good chance you're gonna lose that game. So the guys committed to it, they went out there, and, you know, you get your top PK guys out there, and Mika went over twice, and Kreider went over twice, and they did an excellent job. They didn't really give up a real good quality scoring chance at all, so it's huge for your team.